Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So as highly requested and promised by me, I am doing a review today on the new Kathleen Lights highlighter palette with Makeup Geek Cosmetics. So this is a collaboration with Kathleen Lights from YouTube with Makeup Geek Cosmetics, Marlena from YouTube, who started her own beauty brand a couple of years ago. Now, first off, Makeup Geek haven't done highlighters yet. This is new. This is the first time they're ever doing highlighters, and which is why I was a little bit surprised that they decided to do a palette with somebody else rather than release kind of them under their own name, if that sort of makes sense. But for me, it is an indication of how we can expect other highlighters to come out from them, hopefully in the future. So it looks like this. It comes in a sleeve. It just says Kathleen Lights. It's quite simple, nothing too complicated. And then on the back, you've got Kathleen there with a few words that she's written. What she said is, I'm so happy and in love with this highlight palette. I wanted to create 3 wearable shades that suit every single skin tone in one place. A shade for fair skin, medium skin, and for deeper skin tones. So no matter who you are, you can rock these highlights and be glowy and beautiful. You can even mix them to create your own custom shade. I hope you love it as much as I do. Kathleen Lights. So it is Makeup Geek has partnered with popular beauty blogger Kathleen Lights to bring you a limited edition 3-pan highlighter palette that consists of exclusive shades designed by Kathleen. And that is it. So for those of you that wanted to know whether it was limited edition or not, yes it is. It is going to be available in the UK through Beauty Bay. So hopefully by the time this video goes up, it'll be coming out around then sometime. So have a look out for it. I got it direct from Makeup Geek and it cost $39. So it'll probably cost about £35, I would say. Anyway, so inside the sleeve, push it through. And it is just the standard Makeup Geek design, the same that they had like on the Manny MUA palette and whatnot. And it is in like a cardboard packaging. I wouldn't call it cheap, but I wouldn't say it's like kind of like Too Faced, you know, that come out with the tin ones, which are a little bit more robust. If this gets wet, it will fall apart. So that's just something to bear in mind. And then it comes with a little cover. I always keep these covers on, even though I end up making a mess. Now, I have used all 3 of these. I'm actually using this one here, Nightlight, today on my face. So this is why it might look a little bit messy. So you've got the shades Nightlight, Starlight, and Sunlight. Now, before I show you the swatches, jumping straight into it, I love it. I think it's excellent. I give it a 10 out of 10. I am very, very impressed by what Marlena has done with these highlighters. Now, obviously, Kathleen just chose the shades, but it would be Marlena and her team who are in charge of the formula and whatnot. I find it very soft. I find it gives a luminous glow to the face rather than a frosty one. For example, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator is a bit more frosty, whereas her glow kits are a little bit more luminous like this. I think I would compare these more. They're like a mix for me between Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits and Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfectors. That kind of creamy sort of there's a fly in here. Why are you just bothering me? Oh my god, you know what, there's always a fly in my video, isn't there, just hanging around. I completely forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so the Becca ones are like quite creamy and the Anastasia ones are a little bit more powdery. So if you kind of combine the two, that gives you these. So I find that they apply beautifully to the skin. I find that you only really need to go in once, otherwise you can build it up too much. There is only so much luminosity you can have before you start to look too shiny, because they aren't frosty. Like I said, they're very, I find it quite finely milled. I find it really good quality, and the fact that you don't have to use a lot means that they will last a really long time. Do they cater for fair, medium and dark skin? I would say definitely yes. There is a shade that will suit everybody. Even though the way that it shows in the pans, I know it looks a little bit dark. All 4 shades look quite dark. It's completely different when you put it on your face. I mean, this one here, which is like a pale gold, is how it applies to the face. And this one is more of a rosy pink. And then this one is more a coppery shade. And even coppery tones, like on somebody like me, they can, as a highlight, end up looking a bit too muddy. And it would look better on somebody who's got a deeper skin tone. However, the way it appears in the pan is completely different to how it comes out on my face. I can wear all 3 of these and they look amazing. What else can I say about these? They're just lovely. I think they're amazing. I think that everybody would love these a lot. Personally, is what I believe anyway. I just love that the way that they easily glide onto the skin. There's no fallout, there's no frostiness, and most importantly, they do not accentuate pores. And somebody like me who's got quite big pores, quite obvious pores, who's got textured skin, I tend to be wary about ones which are quite gritty and which are quite frosty. I tend to buff them in a lot more. These ones you don't really need to buff in that much at all, which is amazing. So I am looking forward to obviously them coming out with more highlighters in the future. I will definitely be investing in them, and I do hope that they are of the same quality as this palette. The thing that I love about Makeup Geek is that their quality when they do palettes, like eyeshadow palettes, well, this is the first time they've done a palette like this, but their palettes, the quality of their palettes is exactly the same as their singles. Certain other companies, for example, Too Faced, when they do their holiday collections, those palettes, the quality is nowhere near as good as their singles, and they're more permanent items, which is a shame to me, because you are still taking customers' money at the end of the day, and why should they have to pay the same amount of price that they would do for something which is amazing quality? Am I right? Yeah. So yeah, okay, I'm going to show you some swatches now of these. So this one is Nightlight. That's the one I'm wearing right now. It's a lovely light gold. The next one is Starlight. And this one is a lovely rosy pink shade. And the last one is called Sunlight, which is a light coppery shade. So you can see all three shades, very different, yet they all perform the same on skin tones, every single skin tone, whether you're light, medium or fair. Dark even, soz. So that's it really, a bit of a short and sweet review right there for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what your thoughts are. Are you going to get your hands on it? Are you not going to get your hands on it? What do you think? I actually personally feel that it is very good value for money. I think, for example, out of all the highlighting palettes that are out at the moment, if this is the one that you picked up, you would not be disappointed at all. You would really enjoy it, especially because it comes in a variety of shades for different looks. This one's kind of more cool toned, even though it is a rosy sort of pink, and then the other two are warm toned as well. So it covers all bases, and that's it. So what else? Oh, on my lips, because I know you guys will ask, I'm wearing Colourpop's Bumble, and on my face I'm wearing the brand new Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation. It's my new HG. I'm going to have to do a review on it very, very soon. I promise it will probably come after this video. So that's it. I hope you guys are great, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.